French and Friends here, 1590 WCGO. Big election coming up in our neck of the woods in Evanston. So we will be talking with all of the candidates. There are 5, and Gary Gaspard joins us first. Gary Gaspard for mayor. How are you, sir?
Doing great, French. Going good, Mr. French.
It's
You're
good.
Mr. French, and I speak French. So.
I know. We'd be a good team.
We need some French fries here.
Yes, sir. We'd be in good shape.
Yes.
So, Gary, you have been a fixture in the community for a long time. I know you're still working at Northeastern Illinois University as a faculty advisor, and you have some experience in government here in Evanston. What was that?
Yes, currently I'm a full-time faculty advisor at Northeastern Illinois University. I teach social work, research, and social welfare policy. So I do have a good understanding about public policy. 4 years ago, I was elected as township supervisor in Evanston.
Yeah.
But the township was on the verge of being dissolved, and after I was supposed to come as a paramedic to give this township a CPR, so the township can be resuscitated. But that didn't work. I say this didn't work, and a lot of stuff going. It wasn't and the benefits of the residents of Evanston. Then I let it go and focus on my other job. At that time, I was a counselor
Yes,
at
sir.
Youth Outreach Services.
Yeah.
And and the township is deserved right after that.
You've worked extensively with youth, trying to get younger people to disaffiliate with gangs, which I think most people would be surprised that there's a bigger problem here in Evanston than most people are aware of with, the influence of younger children. I know you do a lot of work in Chicago too, but what are some of the things the challenges, that our youth are facing that you as mayor could do to help?
One thing the youth have a problem is they think that we hear them. We don't know where they're coming from.
Right.
We don't. They don't trust us. They do, and they don't trust adult. They think everybody's working for the government. They think the government. They've been watched. The government is against them. And what you do is create a report when you first meet them. Let them come to you. So what I want to do as mayor, I would like to initiate a summit. Youth summit, just so we can listen to them. It's not a summit that we're going to tell them, this is, hey, John, this is what we're going to tell you. This is what you are going to do. This is what we want you to do. We just want to hear you. We just want to hear and listen to what you have to say and tell us what you want to do. So that's the basic of my field, social welfare, social work. You have to let the client find his or her own solution for her own problem.
Yeah.
So you don't find it. You don't tell the client what to do. The client finds it. What they call the self-determination.
Gary, you have a really cool backstory. Obviously an immigrant man who's worked very hard to get where you are. How can that help you as mayor? I mean, now you want to give back.
Yes. Now I want to be an inspirational mayor, especially for Black kids. Especially for Black kids. I want to thank Evanstonians for allowing me to be myself. I came in at age 20. 19, the 6 week to turn 20. By the way, I'm gonna be turning 54 in a couple of days.
You're looking good, brother.
Thank you. And I'm a Michael Jordan version. He's tall, I'm short. Same. He's tall, I'm short. He's rich, I'm poor, but we both are smart.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I want to be an inspirational mayor for the youth, especially the Black and minorities.
Yeah.
I came in at age 19. I stayed over the visa. When my visa was expired, I drove taxi, and 16 years later, I decided to go back to school after taking a lot of Northwestern students to school.
Wow.
Then I taught myself GED, get to college at Northeastern Illinois University, get involved, live like a student, get involved, and I was a student body president twice, and get so much involved in almost everything in the school. And after that, I went to University of Chicago, SSSA, to get my master's degree in social service administration. So this is where I am today. And today I'm running for mayor of Evanston. I want to show the kids. It's not about race mostly. It is about class. I want to show the kids who grew up and thriving in community family who don't have a lot of opportunity. Yes, anybody can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Absolutely. Gary Gaspard for mayor. He joins us here. GaryGaspard.com. Gary, traditional spelling, Gary Gaspard, Gaspard. A lot of the people that are running for, or a number of people that are running for mayor have been around a long time. They have a lot of money. So it seems as, from my perspective, you have a big task ahead of you. What are you going to do? How's the little guy going to win here?
Oh, Mr. French.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, I had the opportunity to participate in a candidate forum at the Three Crown Parks Retirement Home yesterday.
Yeah.
That question raised. One of the audience members said, raised that question. She noticed a lot of money has been spent in those election. Lots of money. Yeah. One of my opponents, I'm not going to promote anybody.
That's all good.
Here. I'm not going to promote anybody here. One of my opponents already spent $100,000.
Yeah.
You know how much I spent so far?
No idea.
10% of that.
10 grand.
10 grand of, and the 10 grand of that is mostly for me.
Yeah.
It's mostly for me. I don't have most of my best friend, they graduate from college with me.
Yes, sir.
And I don't graduate with the big name of college where people nowadays they can have, a big business. So my friends, they help me, and thank God I have a fiance who willing to back me up.
Yeah.
So we put that money. It's not so much an investment. It's so much because I love being involved. Yeah. One thing, maybe you don't ask me that question, but one question people ask a lot. What drives you to run for office?
Yes, sir. What does?
Three of them. One, I love politics. I'm a political junkie.
Are you?
I know almost every name of elected official in Washington.
Yeah.
And two, I love being served. I think that I was born to serve.
Born to serve.
I love serving people. I love to make people's life feel better. And three, after the current mayor, Liz Tisdale, decided not to seek a third election, a few prominent residents were worried about her legacy. So they called me and they talked to me about it. And is that okay? Let me take this.
Oh, yeah. Perfectly
I'm
fine.
Getting excited. I like it.
Like that belt and that tie. You're styling.
I bought that tie from a small business and at the event going on at the Civic Center.
Cool.
Yes. So they see that I share the same thing with Mayor Tisdale, keeping the kids off the street. And I want to improve community relations with police. And I want the kids to create a mentorship with the police and the kids, so the youth in town. So, and also I would like to advocate for the undocumented immigrants, because at one point I was an undocumented.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yes,
you mentioned that. Well, let's talk about maybe the kids first. We'll talk about the kids, because I think Evanston's status as sanctuary city, open arms to immigrants, I don't think that's going to be in question.
No.
For the foreseeable future.
Thank you. Yes.
What can we do to? When I was a kid, whether I was in the city or in the suburbs, the police were often around, often on their feet. They weren't in the squad cars. They also weren't targets at the time, which is a consideration that they should have. Not as bad as in Evanston, but what can we do to make sure that we're not at odds, our youth and our community with the police?
This is what I said.
Yes,
I know you outlined that a couple of minutes ago. It says that we live in we don't have tough kids in Evanston. We have wannabe tough kids in Evanston.
Funny, yeah.
We have a wannabe. I work with tough kids in the West Side neighborhood in Austin.
Like for real.
I work with kids that say in your face, if you mess with me, I'm gonna shoot you. I can turn you off. So I work with kids that goes in a courtroom and the judge is talking and they don't like it, they just walk away.
Wow.
So
how do we make sure that never happens in Evanston? Because we've done a really good job here for decades.
This is what we need to do.
Okay.
This is what I've seen. This is what I've done. I also did it myself.
Yeah.
And work with the kids' environment. Everybody's involved in the kids' life. Everybody in life gotta have somebody that says, "Hey, Johnny, I'm gonna call your mom for you. Johnny, I'm gonna call Dan, your best friend on you.
Right.
Johnny, I'm gonna call your girlfriend on you.
Yeah.
Johnny." So the kids, and also we have to respect them. They want to be respected. Oh, they think that after 86. I have my son who is 26. 26. I used to call him Boo Boo. He said, "Baby, hey, Dad, Papi, I'm not Boo Boo anymore."
I got the same thing going on with my kid right now.
They want respect. Respect that. They want you respect them. Okay, no problem. But let me tell you, disrespect that you ask me to scare of you. Now you don't ask me to respect you. You want me to scare. Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's good for somebody to scare of you? When somebody's scared of you, that's no good for you.
No, that's the wrong kind of respect.
So I want respect, but I want the kids to have a better relationship, just like I used to see. the West Side kids have a good relationship with the probation officers
Yeah.
and the local police. I want to see that and monitor it. And every month, how many trouble this kid with the law this kid get?
I got to ask you something because we don't have a whole lot of time left. There's an incredible income disparity in this nation, but definitely in this community that may be even deeper than it is in many other parts of the country. You know, African Americans making significantly less money than white people in Evanston. What are we going to do about that? How can we fix this?
Well, how can we fix this?
Yeah.
You cannot have advanced community without education. We need education. And one of the things, look at that. Look at me. Look at where I am today.
Yeah.
It takes about, 15 years since I have decided to go back to school.
Yes.
I went back to school in 2000. And look at where I am today. Thank God I'm not rich, but I have enough money to pay my rent.
Right.
I'm not worried about paying my necessity bills and running for mayor.
That's all anybody wants. We don't need everything. We just need enough to get by.
Enough to get
Relax
by.
every once in a while.
Education, like I teach, like I preach to everyone, education doesn't guarantee you're going to be rich.
No.
But it guarantees you're going to have your roof paid.
That's true.
Your ceiling is going to get paid.
Yeah.
So education, we need that. We need the education. We have a good two education system here, District 65 and the 202. We need to support them, onboard them, encourage them to keep the kids and to do whatever they want to do to the kids. And I want to work with Northwestern University to see how much they can have, especially with the minorities, give them some kind of scholarship, some kind of way to want to be going to school.
Yeah.
And yes.
Gary Gaspard has been our guest. GaryGaspard.com. GaryGaspard. Where do you go from here? Are you going to go knock on a whole bunch of doors now?
You see my shoes? I don't have a good shoes in mine because
actually, those are going to hurt your feet. You got nice shoes on.
Yes. No, it's a shoe. They are very solid.
Okay.
I can walk around, passing out.
You're going to do a lot of that.
I'm going to do a lot of that. So I want to thank you, Dan.
My great pleasure.
Dan French and the whole team of WCGO. I'm home.
Yeah,
I'm home.
I know.
I used to run radio here.
I remember.
I know Mr. Kovacs, Joe Kovacs, and everybody knows me. I come in, not too much. I congratulate you guys for my
thank you. We're getting there.
Studio. Keep going. And I met Pete. Keep you guys doing a good job. Keep it going.
Hey,
and thank you for what you do.
It's my pleasure. May I ask you one more question? GaryGaspard.com. I want to mention that one more time. I don't hear enough about Haiti. The Americans really have big hearts for Haiti, and we only hear when there's a tragedy, and then it kind of goes back to the back pages, and then we forget about it. What's the status right now? I'm pretty sure you still have family in Haiti and friends.
I started by getting involved in Haitian politics.
Yeah.
In the 90s, but it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think you were too nice, weren't you?
No. I come back. I say, you know what? I have skills. Like I told you, I have love for politics. I'm just going to go back to school and have an American citizen. I love this country, and I'm going to get involved. So the last time I went to Haiti was 1997.
Okay.
But in the 90s, I used to go very often because I was involved with the Haitian government, Aristide and Préval. So, but the status right now, they just have a new president,
right?
And I'm tired of some Haitian keep blaming Americans for Haiti where it is today.
Okay.
I think going back to school. I think
education
is the education is down. Everything is almost down in Haiti, and some elected officials. Invite me on some.
Yeah, well, let's do it. Let's do it. But I want to agree with you on something. Okay.
Yes.
I'm a relatively conservative person, but there are some things that I'm not about. I think we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Let me tell you what that includes: human rights, free health care for all.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, I'm more conservative than most people around here, but I still think free health care for all and a quality education. And what we're getting is not the promise that I remember when I was a child. Right. And that goes for everybody. And it just pains me so much, whether it be Evanston, whether it be Chicago, whether it be Haiti, anywhere.
Right.
Why don't all the schools get the same? I mean, seriously.
Okay.
Call me a communist. I don't care what you want to call me. Just give all the kids a chance, man.
I know you don't have much time. You didn't have any for the time, but let me tell you.
GaryGaspard.com, by the way.
One question that some business in the community, I met with some of them, they asked me, they were questioning about my background as a social worker with distribution. I may have a background in social work, but I'm not for distribution. I am for business. I'm a pro-business person.
Right.
I like the highways we have here.
Yeah,
I just want
beautiful.
more opportunity for everyone. By the way, Dan,
Yes,
my
sir.
best friend is a conservative too. I
Yeah.
don't think you're more conservative than I am, but I love them. We
Yeah.
don't share a lot of same
Yeah.
geopolitical, but his name is Elias Flekas. I can put you in contact with him.
You listen to me long enough, by the way. I'll also call myself a liberal at another part.
He's
so
worse.
I'm a libertarian, really.
Oh no, you're not.
And I'm
You're
also
not
a Zen Baptist. But I'll tell you what, Gary Gaspard
thank
for
you
mayor.
so much.
Congratulations just for getting in, and good luck. Best of luck.
Yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna win.
Good deal.
I'm coming
man.
here to celebrate with you guys.
Well, I need a friend in the mayor's office. French and Friends, 1590 WCGO.